After their underwhelming Jujutsu Kaisen collab, McDonald's is back with yet another anime collaboration, this time being with hit game Genshin Impact. This collab runs from September 17th through the 29th and consists of two different food items, a standalone Genshin Impact apple pie and a Genshin Impact Deluxe McCrispy meal. Now what does a Genshin Impact apple pie mean? It's literally just an apple pie, but they're Genshin Impact characters on the box. And what does a Genshin Impact Deluxe McCrispy meal actually mean? You guessed it. It's just a deluxe McCrispy meal, but with the Genshin Impact apple pie included. So the food item is literally just a normal pie, but with Genshin Impact branding. And the weird thing is that the packaging doesn't even use the collaboration's art. All of the marketing material for this collab center around the characters Beidou and Kazuha, and the art used for these characters featured the two wearing casual clothes with the McDonald's color scheme, as well as McDonald's themed accessories. I think that's really cool. So why did they use the standard renders on the box art? Now slapping a couple of anime characters onto a standard apple pie would be enough for some. There's an actual incentive to buying these food items beyond just a Genshin Impact themed food container they'll either throw away or display next to your anime figures if the leftover apple pie chunks grow rotten. Along with the purchase of the apple pie or the meal, you'll receive items in-game in Genshin Impact. So that explains why people are actually buying this. Buying the apple pie versus buying the meal will grant you different items. Purchasing the apple pie specifically will give you 40 Primogems, 20,000 Mora, 1 golden apple pastry recipe, 3 golden apple pastries, 4 mystic enhancement ore, and 2 heroes wit. While the majority of these are simply in-game currency or items used to enhance your characters and weapons, the golden apple pastries in their recipe is actually a pretty cool item. The golden apple pastries are just McDonald's apple pies, and now you're able to make them and eat them in-game for temporary bonus effects. And as far as I'm aware, these are exclusive to this collab. So if McDonald's is your favorite brand, then this is a solid reason to pick up the apple pie. Moving on to the Deluxe McCrispy meal, you get a different set of items. You get a glider and a name card. The glider isn't obviously McDonald's themed, as it simply just uses the McDonald's color scheme, whereas the name card is more blatantly McDonald's themed. Again, like the golden apple pastries, these are exclusive to the McDonald's collab. This sounds like a good collaboration, right? The in-game items are neat, it's an actual good incentive to get people to order the food, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. For starters, there were a number of reported technical issues. The day this collab dropped, the Genshin Impact subreddit was flooded with people posting about not receiving their codes. Many tried calling tech support, who ended up overwhelmed with calls regarding the collab. On top of that, people were reporting that if you ordered both the meal and the apple pie in the same order, then you wouldn't get both codes. This was a problem that I couldn't run into even if I wanted to, because my local McDonald's somehow ran out of Genshin Impact meals. I went to McDonald's around 5 p.m, but I had checked earlier in the day and the Genshin Impact meal was available, so they must have somehow run out, but that makes absolutely no sense, and there are two reasons why. The first being, the meal is literally a deluxe McCrispy plus the apple pie. I was able to order the apple pie by itself, so I didn't run out of that, and there were still deluxe McCrispies available, so it wasn't that either. And the second reason why it makes no sense is because the digital items are just that, digital items. So it's not like they could run out of these items. And I read through the announcement article, and there's no mention of while supplies last. At least when I ordered just the apple pie, I was able to get the code no problem. But there's still a larger issue at hand here, and that's that this collab focuses too much on the game and not enough on the food. When it came to the Jujutsu Kaisen collab, the one thing they got right was that the food item was actually something special and unique. Now granted, it was just a sauce flavor from Japan, but it was still a unique flavor to this collab in America, and that's what this Genshin Impact collab is missing, a unique flavor. I like the in-game rewards. It's a strong reason to get Genshin Impact fans into McDonald's, but it leaves the normal consumer confused. I don't play Genshin Impact, I only re-downloaded it for this video, and I'll probably never play it again. If the average consumer walks into McDonald's unaware of the collab, then all they'll see on the menu is the Genshin Impact apple pie. Oh, and this is only if they're using the app? Because this time around, this is actually an app exclusive. You can't just use it on the in-store kiosks. All they'll see is the Genshin Impact apple pie, and they'll think, it's just a regular apple pie, I can get that whenever, and not think twice. Whereas with the Jujutsu Kaisen collab, you can have someone who has never seen the anime walk into McDonald's and see a brand new sauce flavor and think, special grade garlic sauce? Never had that before, I might as well try it. Now they've been exposed to the franchise, and if they've signed up for email alerts, then they'll also be given a 1-month free trial to Crunchyroll, where they can watch the show. Now yes, the same could apply to a regular consumer who buys the Genshin Impact apple pie and gets the email containing the free in-game rewards. But I think the standard consumer is much more likely to order the regular apple pie over the one with anime characters on it. If you're a fan of the game, then I definitely recommend picking it up. It is a US exclusive, but the codes are not region locked, so if you know someone in the States, then they can order it for you and give you the code. Now, if you're not a Genshin Impact fan, there's quite literally no reason for you to get this. You won't use the in-game items, so all you're doing is paying extra to have an anime girl on your apple pie. You know, now that I actually think about it, I think that might be a good enough reason for some of you out there to order it.